afternoon, and welcome to the first episode in my video blog. In this episode I want to take you through the point of this channel so you understand what it's all about, explain a little bit about who I am, talk to you about my aviation experience and really why I'm learning to fly, and maybe just a bit of detail about what we'll cover in this video blog. So really the point of this channel is to track the experience I have whilst I train to obtain my private pilot's license. So I'll use it to document the approach I'm using to tackle the practical lessons in the aircraft, so the study I do beforehand. I'll track how much it's costing, how much time it's taking, any areas that I'm struggling with, and tell you how I'm studying for each practical component. I'm hoping to be able to do some filming of the actual flying itself, but I need to check with the flying school and the instructor to see whether that's something that they will allow me to do. So it'll probably evolve as it goes, and I'm hoping that I'll get better at doing it, because I imagine these first few episodes will be a little bit scratchy. So let's go ahead. So who am I? So my name is James Van Henkins. I'm 33 years old. I live in Oxfordshire in the UK. And my day job is in IT, so I'm a IT project manager working for a large communications company here in the UK. So that's really paving the way for me to do the flying lessons that I want to do, because it's not a cheap endeavour, as I'm sure quite a few of you know. So in terms of why I want to do this, and the episode is called Why I Love Planes, Why I Love Planes. So I'm from a military family, so my father was an air traffic controller and did some fantastic work in the Royal Air Force that he enjoyed, and because of that I've grown up around aeroplanes. Some of my earliest memories are flying around the UK and to Hong Kong, where he was stationed for 4 years, and so it's really been in the blood. And the generation before that, my father's father was a navigator in the flying boats for the RAF, the Sunderlands, and my grandfather on the other side was a signaller in the Shackletons for the Royal Air Force, and then became an air traffic controller after it. So it's all I've ever known and loved. In Hong Kong in particular, we were lucky because it was before the days of health and safety, and so we were able to fly quite a lot, which was fantastic. And then as I've gotten older, the passion has grown for me, and really in my day-to-day life as a hobby, I spend quite a lot of time on a flight simulator. For those that know it, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator X. And through that there's a fantastic virtual aviation network called FatSim. So I do quite a bit of flying on there for a virtual airline called BA Virtual. And I also do some air traffic controlling, so it's a fairly stringent learning process. I'm currently able to do ground at Gatwick, and now learning to do the tower. So in terms of my aims for learning to fly is a dream that I probably share with quite a few people, which is to become a commercial aviation pilot. But I'm not sure if I'm getting a bit too old now. I think I said earlier I'm 33, and the chances of an airline sponsoring me diminish as each year goes by. So plan B is to become a private pilot with a view to getting enough hours to take my instructor qualifications, so I can share the passion with other people who are wanting to learn. So initially I'm just about to embark on the PPL. So in terms of requirements to get the license, it's 35 hours dual flying with an instructor and then 10 hours solo. So I'm about to embark on that, and the next episode will kind of talk you through what the plan is for that, about the flying school that I've chosen, and what I found so far. And as I said earlier, I'll do a little bit of recording before and after each lesson, so you can get an idea of what study I've done and then how the practical lesson went. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in episode 1. You should be able to see the Instagram to follow any pictures or videos that I take, and feel free to send me any messages on there if you've got any questions or anything that you want to cover or want me to cover in the next episodes. But for now, thank you, and I'll speak to you all soon.